I'm Andrew Berman with the Mortgage News Network. We're here in Atlantic City at the Northeast Conference of Mortgage Brokers and Mortgage Professionals. Got David Margulies, who's the Executive Vice President for AnnieMac. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to sit with us.
Thank you for having me. I always look forward to talking to you.
So listen, you have a career that I think spans about 3 decades? 3 decades committed to the mortgage broker, right? What do you love about the mortgage broker? Why the mortgage broker have you been so committed to the mortgage broker?
I have been in this business now 36 years.
Holy wow.
That's a long time. I normally get it to be where people say that's longer than I've been alive. But I've been committed to the mortgage broker because I've always been able to help them to level the playing ground, to compete against the larger mortgage bankers, financial institutions, and it's been exciting to sit there and here you've got a big institution and they have all of these resources. And by getting together and partnering with the mortgage broker, it's made it exciting to have somebody who perhaps has 2 or 3 or 4 people, or maybe it's 20 people, compete against someone who has thousands of people. And it's exciting because you know who wins? The customer wins. That's the exciting part of it.
That's fantastic. So you're empowering a lot of smaller mortgage companies to be able to do more loans in the community, give more lending options, and give more access to capital.
Sure, because you're providing them with what they can't afford to give. So if you take a look at it, a large financial institution has all the resources to bring an entire back office. We represent that back office to the mortgage broker. So we're giving them what we need, competitive, which allows the customer to win. And that's the big key to it.
Fantastic. So listen, there's obviously having a reputation of being committed to the broker over the many, many years that you've been around. You also have a commitment of always hiring the right people and hiring the best. What does it take to do that? And tell a little bit about that philosophy.
Well, one of the things that I've always done is, when you take a look at a resume, you don't always know what you're getting. You're taking a look at something that somebody gives you. And one of the things that I have done in my lifetime is chosen the people that I compete against. And many of the folks that are walking the floor here at this particular event are folks that I've competed against for years. And so many of them have joined me over time. It's interesting. We all go back when you look at football players and someone's in high school, you're looking at tape to see their body of work. So you're actually seeing that. Well, that's what goes on in my mind, is I'm actually seeing a live tape of what these people are accomplishing in the industry. So when I hire somebody along those lines, I get the opportunity to have a great background on them. And it's worked for me for 30 some odd years.
Fantastic. Empower the mortgage broker and hire your competition.
That's what you have to do. The best thing about it is when you hire your competition is when you go and talk to a mortgage broker, you're actually saying to them, hey, who's the person that you most like to do business with? And that's the person that you put in your stable. You work with them, you meet with them, you go after them, and it helps all people. And once again, the people that win are the customers. That's the big key.
Fantastic. Dave, thank you for taking the time out of your day.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I'm Andrew Berman, the Mortgage News Network. Thank you for watching.
This is Mortgage News Network.